Hello, it's Reverend Graham here with another reflection for our Cringleford Advent calendar as we think about bits of the Christmas story and how they can help us think more deeply about all we celebrate at the end of December. Now, one of the favourite images on Christmas cards and TV shows, on billboards, when it comes to Christmas, is the humble stable. We all know the story. Jesus, when his mother Mary is coming to Bethlehem, Mary and Joseph, they can't find anywhere to stay, so they have to be put to a place where the animals sleep. And there, where they're sheltering with the animals, then Jesus is born. That this great event, this huge thing, this thing that we're still talking about 2,000 years later, didn't happen in a grand palace, didn't happen in a royal hall, but happens where the animals ate. Now, we think of the classic stable image, horses, donkeys, cows, in a big external structure. But often in the first century, where the animals were, well, it's much closer to home. Sometimes they'd even be in part of the house or an adjoining building. In many ways, Jesus is born in the midst of all of us. There's a verse in John's Gospel, one of the stories of Jesus' life, where John says the Word, it's kind of code for Jesus at that point, became flesh and came and dwelt, lived among us. And on that first Christmas day, we see Jesus being born in the midst of life and all that goes on. But it's not just any old life he's born into. Because I don't know if you've seen many stables, but the one thing they all have is they're not unclean, but it's where the animals live. So you've got your hay, the straw, anything the animals have done recently, all there. It's messy. It's not as clean and pristine as our hospitals here, or maternity wards down at the N&N. Jesus was born into a place which was messy, and into a situation which was messy. Nowhere to really call his own. Sometimes we can think that our lives are too messy for God to really care about. Sometimes we think that because we're not the right type of people, or in the right type of situation, God doesn't mind about us. He walks on past. But one of the good news bits of Christmas is that with Jesus being born where the animals were, born in that stable, God shows that he blesses human life in all its messiness.